everybody. Thank you for coming. Please come again. Please help yourself to breakfast, anonymously sponsored. Everybody's welcome to stay and learn for the Open Base Medrash. Anybody who wants to sponsor the Open Base Medrash or the Enhanced Breakfast, see Rabbi Zev Brenner. Interesting. The Torah says, Vayar ish Mitzri, Moshe saw an Egyptian man, Makish Ivri Me'achav, he saw him hitting a fellow Jew, Vayifen Ko and Ko. Moshe turned this way and that way, Vayar Ki Einish, he saw there's no man, Vayachas a Mitzri, he killed him, Mitzri, Vayikmei B'chol, and he buried him in the sand. So you look at the different comments, you have lots of different interesting observations. I think it's Rabbi Soloveitchik, he said he looked at Egyptian society, he saw there's no man, that even though there's civilized culture, referring even to Germany, and he saw there's no civilization, they can kill Jews, he buried the Egyptian in him in the sand. However, if you look at Rashi has a very interesting observation. He looked he looked into the future, and he saw that there was no Jewish convert to be descended from this Egyptian, and he killed him. The son-in-law of the son of Maram Shik, I think Rabbi Yalk had a humorous observation. He says that we celebrated a silver anniversary when you reach 25 years of marriage, and a gold one at 25 years of marriage. And he says the word ko stands for 25. So he looked at the silver anniversary of this man, and he saw that there's no Jews in the future. And he looked at the 50th anniversary, so there's no Jews in the future, and he killed them. But what's so special that if he had a Jew in the future, that he would be spared? In fact, it's interesting. They say that the B'nai Haman, the sons of Haman, learned Torah B'nai Brak. According to some, Rabbi Akiva comes from Haman, from B'nai Haman. So Rabbi Brenner-why, I think, has a fascinating story that may give us the answer to this question. And Rabbi Brenner-why was in Yerushalayim in Jerusalem, and he sees a good-looking man, Aryan-looking, coming in with three of his boys, and he's fascinated by it because he certainly doesn't look Jewish, and he looked German. So he inquires about this man, and he finds out that this man is the son of a Nazi who was convicted in West Germany, and he was so ashamed of his father, he came to Israel, he converted to Judaism, and his kids, the three kids, are Jewish. So the story of Rabbi Brenner-why says that this man took his kids to see his father, his war criminal, was still alive. And of course, his father was, of course, here he is, he's a Nazi, and his son...
I can't hear because of the phone.
No, what I said is that this son of this former Nazi took his three Jewish kids. He went to visit his father, who was still a Nazi, who lived in Germany. And of course, his father was repelled. Here he is, he's killing Jews, and look, his grandkids are Orthodox Jews. Amazing. So he says to his father, he goes, on what merit do you have Jewish grandchildren? So the father thought, and he said there was one time when he was in the middle of killing Jews, he spared three Jewish boys. And he didn't kill these boys. So his son said, if you would have saved four boys, you would have had a fourth grandchild. Have a wonderful day.